Hey! Hello, weirdos and malafolks. Welcome to the Play Weird stream. I am a little bit loopy. I am Guslado, Doug from Top Doug Design, and I am here to paint for you all today. I am fresh back from Gen Con and ready to paint. Woo! So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be painting up Parsons from the new Tenacious Tradition box. I'm excited for this. So we got, Thierry and Thierry's friends, the Aua. Hey, Play Word, how are we supposed to pronounce A-U-A? That's how it's spelled, right? Do you know how it's supposed to be pronounced? I don't know. Aua? I don't know. But anyway, I'm painting a dude with a Iowa. Okay, so he's a forge master from the Iowa. And I'm excited. So Thierry's, one of those masters. I'm like, okay, definitely it's a unique aesthetic within Malifaux. I mean, we've seen a lot of, unique aesthetics in Malifaux, but it's one we haven't seen before. So I'm excited. So let's dive in and paint up Parsons, which is easier to paint than Iowa. Just gonna clean my glasses here because they're all smudged. Smudged up glasses. But yeah, I just got back from Gen Con yesterday. Actually, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start out with some metallics here. Let's get my big metallic brush. No, that's a 0. Is that it? There it is. There's the brush I'm looking for. Because this guy got his little anvil here. So we're also going to get going. It's going to be separate from this guy. So. Let's get going. So I hope everyone has had a nice couple of weeks here. I've been crazy busy with work and life and getting ready for Gen Con. And then doing Gen Con. And then being at Gen Con. All the Gen Con things. I'm a big fan of doing Gen Con. This was my 10th year of going to Gen Con. Just gotta tip this upside down so I can get underneath there. Come on, squish you down in there. This little piece is a little bit awkward there. But yeah, 10 years of going to Gen Con, that's kind of craziness. So my first Gen Con was in 2013, which was the year that Malifaux 2nd Edition came out. Just gotta adjust this. I got to stick in there very well. There we go. Just got to get sticking enough so that I can, paint this dude not on the base. Yeah, so I think, diving in and painting up the Thierry and friends is going to be fun. I haven't seen anyone else really painting them up as much yet, so. All right, I need to adjust this down. Okay, a little bit there. I'm excited. I have not actually seen Tiri on the table myself yet. I know the guy who won the Gen Con tournament, I think, ran Tiri all 3 rounds, so that's cool. I ended up doing pretty decently in the Gen Con tournament. First round, I ended up tying against Danger Planet Brandon. And played into one of the more top tier players, Landon, who is he got second at Nationals last year and won Gen Con last year. So actually managed to get a win against him, which, I was just as surprised. And then ended up getting a win third round. So tie and 2 wins. So that continues my streak at Gen Con of 3 years in a row. No losses. Indeed. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. But then, what you're all here for painting. So what you all care about a little bit more is actually, so I managed to actually get a second place in Best Painted. So that was exciting. I did that with my Barkus crew, which I also ran Barkus all 3 rounds. Good to see you, Keterin Lama. How are you doing? You all recovered from Gen Con? Fair enough. Yeah, because I drove up to Gen Con. So I brought all of the terrain for the Malifaux events. And I had to, drive and bring all those big old tubs of terrain, but I enjoy making that drive. Honestly, it's not that bad of a drive. No, I make a bit long when I drive out to Las Vegas Open every year. That's a longer drive for me. That's a 22-hour drive, so it's only a 17-hour drive. So not terrible. I split it between 2 days. And I enjoy drives like that. Lets me listen to audiobooks. And so, yeah, I had a blast doing that. All right, let's grab Parsons. I really like I like my new car. It's a SUV, so it's more kind of upright sitting as opposed to the you know stretched out and having the knees in a rough position. So ended up being a lot more comfortable for a long trip. So that was very nice. Got to jump to the other computer? No worries. But yeah, I had a blast going and seeing all my favorite weirdos and malafolks. I always have a fun time at Gen Con. Also get to see lots of friends who I just don't get to see at other times of the year because they live all around the country. Many of them play Malifaux, but not all of them. Then leading up to Gen Con, we also did the Miss Model giveaway. So that was fun to be a part of. I painted up a Miss Model that I am really proud of. Honestly, it's going to be sad to watch her leave. But we'll be sending that along to Polish Lamazel. Getting that shipped out tomorrow. Just got to photograph it today. Package it up. Send it on out. I definitely made sure to make note of what paints I used on that because the yellow turned out so great, and so did the pink. So, yeah, gotta remember the recipes for that in the future. Alrighty, just got the big old pieces of metal done there, so I'm gonna get going on the rest of it. Right, I was going to be going with this kind of the very deep aqua that we got on him here. I really dig that look, so I'm going to paint him there. Yep. A little bit of medium. I think this nice aqua color would be a really fun color to paint for all their skin. I was looking over their rules yesterday too, so I hadn't really looked closely at all of the rules for the bygone keyword. Looks like a fun keyword to play. Kind of got to figure out how it all works together, but I think it'll be a fun little challenge. They obviously like shielded. They like to have shielded on them. If they get shielded, they get They get to add tomes to their stuff, and they love tomes. But having I think what something that's really cool for them is that having that different upgrade. Which, hey, if it's on this side, you get this ability. If it's on this side, you get this ability. Seems like a really cool idea. There we go. Yeah, I guess it'd be a nice deep aqua color to start with. Been a little while since I painted someone whose skin tone wasn't either, human skin tones are green. But yeah, so the stories they've got in Madness of Malifaux about the Iowa. Iowa. Iowa? I don't know. I'm just going to keep messing that up. I know it's not Iowa. That's a state. But they sound they just got a really cool, the whole Curse of Cherufe thing sounds really interesting. going to be a fun color scheme. And then, I've already got them on this cracked earth base that I made. Let's put some of the leather colors onto one there. Yeah, I was going to go with this. But yeah, I had a blast at Gen Con. Played, many games. Saw many cool people. Bought many board games and models and such. So it's always exciting. It was cool to see the upcoming sequel, or not sequel, expansion for Vagrant Song. Previewed there, because if you missed the announcement, Weird is doing a new expansion for Vagrant Song. And that is coming to Kickstarter soonish. I don't remember when. Do you know when that is, Play Weird? Because I don't. Hey, look at that. There we go. September. Alrighty. Great game. That's cool and exciting. The coolest thing from that I saw on the table there was the neoprene playmats they had for the train car. It just looked really nice. There's something to be said for a nice board game playmat. Just kind of be a little bit sloppy right there. Don't want to get that onto his pants too much. Trying to get onto his apron, but not his pants. His pants are a different color than the apron. What color? I'm not sure. The artwork for him's got kind of a white color there. I'm not sure if that'll really be what color I want to go with for it. We shall see. This kind of, rusty brown color makes a nice leather color to offset his blue-green skin. Grab a little bit of tea. But I hope everyone who went to Gen Con also had a fun time. I enjoyed meeting several of you face to face for the first time. It's one of the things I love about the Malifaux community is just how delightful everyone is. Always fun to see the weirdos and Malifaux. I'm definitely still tired. Gonna be catching up on sleep for like a month. Hey, Defective Dice. Yeah. But did you have fun? I always have fun doing that, and I have fun meeting all of the I have fun meeting all of the weirdos and Malifaux, etc. And I'm always scattered. It's funny. I was earlier, like during lunch, when I was eating lunch, right before streaming here. I was kind of going over my credit card app, just as like, okay, making sure I knew what I'd spent from my budget, etc. Get recover from Gen Con. And then I was looking. There's a place we went out to eat at on the thing, and it was just kind of that. It's like, oh yeah, I totally forgot we ate there. It's like, man, that was so long ago. Yeah, it was Wednesday. But I'd totally forgotten about this great place we went out. I went out to eat with my buddies. Because it was a long week. It was a very long week. Oh, seriously, time has no meaning. I mean, and leading up to Gen Con, I'd had some crazy freelance sculpting work stuff that came in. So I was, not getting a lot of sleep beforehand, and then had to finish off some of that once I got there. So that meant that, oh, right, kept going, go, 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 go. There we go. But, played a whole bunch of fun games. It was always fun to find what my, new what new games are hitting the market that I am excited for and enjoy. there's always, like that one game where it's like, oh, I wasn't expecting this at all. And, I tried out and like, oh my gosh, this is my new favorite game for like the next month or so. So it was exciting. I think that exciting game that the game that I picked up that I was most ended up being unexpectedly surprised by was a game from WizKids called Rebuilding Seattle. Which, if you've played Castles of Mad King Ludwig, it feels a lot like that in that you're putting down little, tiles to build your city. But it scores very differently. A lot of the mechanics are different, but it's got that, hey, I'm building a tableau. That just kind of taps that, taps a spot in my brain that I just gets really happy building a cool city layout or something. So I enjoyed that. I'm trying to think what else I got. What else did I get? Yeah, my haul is back there. Obviously, a lot of weird stuff. Got a whole bunch of weird minis. Because that's what I do. Lots of weird minis. Alrighty. Oops. So eyes. They got red eyes in that there. Red eyes. I don't know. Maybe orange, maybe yellow. Reddish. Right, let's start going on the pants. Where did I put those? There that is. Yeah. That'd be good. Actually, yeah, probably be better. Oh, of course, Nightmare Box. I always get the Nightmare Box. Even if it's a crew I don't play, I get the Nightmare Box because I love. Yeah, it's just something fun to paint up. So definitely got the Nightmare Box. Ended up picking up all of the stuff for Tiri as well, and also the Castor stuff because I've been wanting that for a while. Also picked up, I think, I picked up most of the Lynn Lee stuff as well. Because, I've already got her titled version from when I bought from having the Damien keyword box. Yeah, let's be honest, I pretty much just bought one of everything. Was it new? Was it from Weird? I probably bought it. I got the Beyond the Other Side book as well. It's the new book for TOS. It's got the Kimon and Three Kingdoms in it there. And while I have not played The Other Side in a while, it's been a little while since I had that. Around here, it kind of, petered out when 3rd edition dropped. Kind of everyone went all in on that. But I enjoyed it before, and you know what? Hey, even if I'm not getting the game back to the table at all, I want to read the lore because there's just such good lore. Oh, weird. Why do you do such good lore for everything? It just makes me happy. I think I need to pick up eventually for more lore stuff. Oh, you read it? Oh, cool. Well, I need to give that a read then. Yeah, it's exciting. I think the Kimon looks like a really cool faction for that. While that stuff's drying, I think I put a little bit of stuff on his base there. So this is what I did for the other base. But I hope the new lore from that worked out nice. I'm looking forward to seeing what the new lore from what is it? The new Ashes of Malifaux is the book that was announced that I think is coming out this winter. Is what the thing said. So probably around about the my assumption would be about the same time we got Madness last year. So they had some models there that I'm assuming are from the upcoming book models in the display case. That is. Take a closer look at my photos. Kind of think, ooh, is it this thing? Is it this thing? What is this thing? Ooh, yes. That's kind of my thoughts on it. But yeah, I still need to go through and kind of sort out my quote unquote Gen Con haul because I got home about 3:30 local time yesterday. And just had to, do stuff around the house, unload, etc. I was like, prep up for the stream today. Because I was not quite ready for this yet. Because Gen Con. All right. It's coming along nicely. This guy's going to be fast. I may actually finish this guy early today. Don't worry if I do. I got the Iron Matron ready to rock here too. So, if we're looking like I'm finishing them up, don't run to the hills. Have no fear of the dark. Oh, yeah, I will be making all of those jokes and more because I love Iron Maiden. Alrighty, well, let's put some color into his eyeballs, and I got going on his skin. Now, they went with a red eyeball. I think I might go with yellow eyeballs. I think that'll be nice. Yeah, let's go with yellow. I think that's the paints I used for the. Okay, so that's what I need. That's darkest. There's that. Okay. Get some ochre going on there. Let's go with a little bit more brighter yellow. Put the yellows down now. Apparently it's clogged, so we've got to stab it with a pin. I'm not sure what I will be painting up first from Gen Con. I'm really enjoying having Parsons here, which is a fun model. So I may end up doing all my bygone stuff. I was planning on doing a bunch of my stuff for a Castor and whatnot. But these guys just look really cool. So I might be doing that. We'll see. Plus, Viruk has been painting up Castor, so don't want to be doing too much of the same thing that the other weird streamers are doing. Because then you compare them to me and see that, he's just such a better painter than I am, and that makes me sad. But then once I'm done here, I'll be photographing the misconduct that I painted for the Play Weird giveaway. So then I can get that packaged up and shipped out. yeah, I like those really yellow eyes there. So nice. Lovely. Oh, I'll get myself a stretch here. Oh, goodness. And there you are already. Well, yeah, look at going on his skin then. And effective days, if you still finished up that lore this morning, you just reading it nonstop since Gen Con? I haven't had time to read anything. I was driving all day yesterday and the day before. Yeah, he's flying. Did you read it on the plane? No worries. I was driving, so just listen to audiobooks. That's what I do. Love me some audiobooks. Decided, I should I'm listening to all the Dresden Files books. So I love those books. I figure. I like listening to, sometimes I like listening to an audiobook of something I've already read. Because then I can, do other things while I read it or listen to it or whatever. Ooh, new stuff, cool new stuff for new factions. Oh, cool. Like what? I did. None of the new models were available there yet, though, right? I didn't think I saw any, but I could be going insane, or already be insane. We know this. So pulling units out of glory to summon in a new squad. Saw countering abilities. Oh, that's fun. So a little bit more of a control type armor. New models, October. Cool. So like the 10 Thunders are a little more kind of control. That's what that kind of sounds like there. That's cool. That's not something really you've seen in the other side so far. So that's cool. Oh, that's good. Now I know that so Guild has been kind of introduced previously as a faction in there. Did this kind of introduce them more as a full faction, or is that something else? I'm a little bit scattered when it comes to TOS lately. Because I know that the two-player starter box had Court of Two and Guild that box with Karai and Sonya. Okay, cool. Do we have any lore stories yet where with from the other side featuring Sonya? So I think that would be really interesting since we've seen, what she does in Malifaux. Kind of seeing how she does things Earthside would be interesting. Okay, so there's some artwork in this book. Is there any stories? And you don't have to tell me what the story is, but do we have any actually stories in there yet? Okay, is it the new book? So the Beyond the Other Side, the stories in the new book? Yeah, okay, so the stories in the new book. Excellent. Well, then I will have to crack that open here really soon then. Because even though I don't play Guild in, Malifaux, Sonya is a very interesting character. Because honestly, she's got oh yeah. Well, I mean, I've always I started as a Rasputina player back when second edition first came out. That was my first master. But lore wise, she is a very complex character. Honestly, I would say one of the more complex characters in the lore. But I actually got to take down Sonya second round of the Tyrant tournament at Gen Con, which felt good, especially considering the player I was playing against. Oh man, going into that round, I was intimidated. Yeah, I played Marcus too, so I played Barkus the entire tournament. But I got paired into Landon second round, and he won Gen Con last year. They did very well at. I don't think he won Masters last year, but I know he was. I think he was podium. He was very much top tier at Masters last year. Oh yeah, really nice guy too. But that's one of those ones going into this game going, oh man, we were both excited for it because, as we put it, we both played near each other, but never ended up actually running into each other at an event. Because last year, I ended up getting third place at Gen Con. I ended up going 3 wins at Gen Con last year, but just due to differential and tiebreakers, got third place. Because at the size, there's just not enough time to get, one undefeated player at the end of it all. It's not the way things are currently being run. Yeah, so this year I got first round I tied Danger Planet Brandon, which that was a fun game. He had a really fun painted crew. He painted his Von Stuck like Rick and Morty. So I ended up tying there. Second round played against Landon and ended up winning that one. And then third round played into Scott. I think he does Scott do a podcast? If not, I've known him from around the community. I just have not actually played against him yet. But as a Marcus player, I'd say Rezzers is the faction that always gives me the most problems. Specifically, Von Stuck and Daw. Hey, nice seeing you. And I look forward to giving that lore a read myself. Glad to hear that you thought it a solid read. Oh, will do. I'm going to dot those eyeballs right now before I get too far on this. Let's see. There it is. There we go. Kind of want to go. So I'm picturing them with kind of the cat eye look to it there. I think that looks good for these guys. Yeah, that'll be nice. Look at that. It gives them a lot of personality right there. Look angry. You know what I'm wondering? I don't think we've gotten a lore story on it yet. I have to go back and look through the Madness of Malifaux stuff. I don't think we have a lot of the lore of the Iowa interacting with humans. I know that we got the story of the guys from the Explorer Society going and chatting with Parsons. I don't know if we've got any stories yet for the rest of the Iowa directly interacting with humans and the other people of Malifaux at the moment. I gotta go back and reread a lot of the Madness of Malifaux stuff. Wow. Wow. Well, you know what? They are down with the sickness that Cherufe gave them. Hit the rest of his leather a little bit more here. Also, how you doing under construction paints? Excellent. What have you been working on lately? Because I know you're always working on something. Scoping the 75 mil. Also, so I'm putting Witty Goblin kit together. Got FedEx and other. Ooh, nice. Sounds like you are a busy painter then. or at least will be if you're not already. Of course, now saying that, wah, down with the sickness thing now, has got that song stuck in my head. Because of course it did. So thank you for that. Ah, exciting. Sounds like you got a busy couple of days. Got to get you now back into the swing of things around here now that I'm home from Gen Con. Got to figure out, hey, what do I got to do and what have I left undone? There's probably 100 different things I got to get done. Because there always are. Because while I got my car unloaded, so I have to unpack from Gen Con. All of my stuff is just kind of sitting out. Can only get away with that for like a day or two before the wife gets cranky with me. Oh, I've already put the laundry in the. I already taken. I did unpack my dirty laundry. But I've got to, put away all the terrain and sort through, my new games and my new minis and all that stuff. Because organizing all that is easy. Helps put stuff away. Oh, I got to stretch. Oh, goodness. Oh. Oof. Let's go with a little bit of. Let's try doing some of those metallics that he's got on his belt there, though. Get a little bit closer there. Do. Lots of fun little details on this guy. There we go. But yeah, I've got to figure out when I'm also going to paint the Nightmare Crew, because that'd be fun to do on stream too. So much to paint, so much to paint, so little time. Definitely added to the pile of possibilities at Gen Con. As I always do. awesome. Lots of great little details in this guy. Alrighty. Let's go and do the next layer of metal. Let's take a look at this little guy here. Yeah, you're looking good. Looking reasonable. My little walking anvil dude here. This thing's adorable. Reminds me a lot of like Ramos's spiders. A very similar aesthetic in the legs there. Yeah, these legs very much remind me of the steam arachnids. Which makes me miss Ramos. I miss Ramos. Ramos, come home to us. Oh, that'd be fun. The battle for Vienna. Wait, isn't it somewhere in the TOS lore that he actually did get broken out of jail? Or am I going crazy? Or maybe both. I could swear there was something in the TOS lore that Ramos had gotten broken out of jail. I could be completely wrong on that. But I feel like it happened. Or gotten mentioned or something. I could swear there was something mentioned in the other side that Ramos is now on the run. Or maybe it was mentioned in like Madness of Malifaux or something. But I mean, I feel like it was mentioned in a book that Ramos is on the run. That they had been holding him in Vienna, but that he escaped and is on the run now. Of course, that could just be wishful thinking. Would be interesting to do a cool heist scenario, a breakout scenario, or something like that. Like a breakout or a heist. Like some kind of fun scenario to break Ramos out of prison would be cool. So it's almost kind of like a campaign thing. Next up, we can break Lilith out of Nythera. Who's with me? Freedom for Lilith. And then we can go to Collodi's basement. Then we can go to Lucius's basement and free Collodi's head. Where was that one located? I don't remember that story. Well, I think from a story standpoint, having interesting stuff with their story would be nice. Broken Promises, The Coming Storm. Well, see, Broken Promises. I'm trying to think. See, I thought Broken Promises was when Tony betrayed him. Oh no. I'm just running down the thoughts in my head. I'll have to go take because I've got all of the M2 books. It's been a while since I've read their lore. What, you don't have all the digital copies downloaded to your phone? Such a slacker. Hey, Pauly Schlemazel, good to see you, dude. Games went well, so I ended up continuing my streak at Gen Con of 3 years, no losses. I tied first round against Brandon from Danger Planet, and then won the next 2 rounds. So ended up in 5th place, which was nice. And then, so yeah, 5th place, two wins and a tie, and I got second place in Best Painted. So that's always good. Well, you know what? I'm going to show you something real fast because Pauly Schlemazel, I got something I got to ship to you. Here we go. Let's get. Yes, this. Here we go. I'll make sure that's in focus there. Yep, there is a dead cow. Dead cow and a rock. Oh, the rock, though, is very much alive. It's a living rock. Not a dead rock, living rock. So. Yep. Oh, and I also then put on my. Turn this right side up. There we go. Wrote down on there. It is clearly Dead Cow, Living Rock, coming to the ABC this fall. You know what? I would watch that sitcom. Dead Cow, Living Rock, Punchy Girl. Yeah. So I've got to, once I'm done, painting today, I'm going to take photos of this and then get it packaged up and shipped on out. I love how this turned out. So that's really exciting. Alrighty, so I think what I'm gonna do, because I want to have some kind of glowing stuff going on in that there. So, okay, where did I put you? White paint. There it is. I'm excited for you to see it in person. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I've got to take this white ink, I'm going to wash this down into these cracks down in here. That'll make the glowing paint really pop. It's going to look kind of funky here for a second or two. All these lines on it there, I really want to make those kind of like a glowing color. So by hitting it with white, basically I'm using a white ink to wash down in there. Just gonna buff the surface a little bit. Now I was gonna have to go back over the top of it with the metallics. Really just trying to lay the white in there. And that I'm going to put in some neon colors in there. I'm glad you're excited for it. It was really fun to paint something up for the giveaway and be part of the promo of the weird stuff for Gen Con. Always excited to do something cool like that. All right, so let's see. Let's go. You know what? I think a glowing green would be really nice for this. That's some bright green. But yeah, the drive to and from Gen Con was not bad at all. Got home kind of partway through the day yesterday. Split the drive up into 2 days because driving it all in one go is not fun. Last year I did the drive home in one go because I had something I had to get home for, and that was painful. There we go. And I'm going to be painting the surface of that a little bit metallic again there too. Just wanted to get the bright green going in those slots there. So what have you been working on lately, Polly Schlemazel? I saw you were streaming right before before I went logged in. Playground still. Yeah, doing a full army takes a long time. So one of the reasons I really like the Malifaux stuff is because even though you're doing, full crews and stuff, each model is unique. So it feels less grindy to me. Let's get going on those pants a little bit more there. So which one's the dark one? That's one. Definitely it's a little thin. Hey, Viruk, how you doing? Why do you imagine you can't touch this when you look at the video? I am not sure. To be fair, I have not seen an MC Hammer video in many, many years. I mean, he's got angry eyes going on here. Got very angry eyes here. Chilling, painting, watching. Nice. What you painting? I gotta go. I saw you were painting some Castor yesterday, so I gotta go back and take a look at the VOD, see how that was coming along. Because I just picked up Castor stuff at Gen Con. Nice. He's the one of Castor. He's the version of him I've gotten to the table the most so far. Nice. Got to take a look at that because I have really enjoyed all of the Nephilim work you've done so far. And obviously, he's related to the he is a Nephilim, but a little bit different kind of Nephilim. But I could imagine kind of using similar styles on the Returned as one would use on Nephilim. What are you using for blood effects these days? I always like to hear what other people are using for special effects type things. Oh, cool. Blood for the Blood God and the Green Stuff World blood effects. Okay, I haven't tried the Green Stuff World blood effects, but I've used a lot of Blood for the Blood God. Oh, delightful. Vallejo Demon Blood. So is the Vallejo Demon Blood, is that also a transparent, glossy, kind of goopy blood thing, like Blood for the Blood God? So it's more purple, but it's still kind of the translucent blood effect thing. Oh, nice. Just slightly thinner than GW stuff already. Do they still make blood for the Blood God? I mean, I have not gone and bought any in a long while. So I have no idea if mine is even still good or not. Yeah, my pot I think I've had the pot since it first came out. But at the time it came out, it was really the only option. I mean, before that, we'd always had to make it ourselves, mixing like gloss varnish with like red paint. It's been a while since I've done a model that I wanted to put any blood effects on. It's definitely something where a little bit goes a long ways. Otherwise, it just looks a little bit over the top. They ended up picking up Lynn Lee at Gen Con as well. Figured that'll be a fun crew to paint. Ooh, new Waldo's Weekly's up. Oh, what's the tell me of said Waldo's Weekly? Obviously, I'm busy painting, so I can't go and dive into it. But what is in it? Oh, Gen Con reflection. Nice. It'll be nice to see it. So I have not been following it on, a weird place because I've been, living it. So I have not been following along with all the pics and stuff there. So it is a great place for me to catch up on it. I know that Mattias was taking a bunch of photos of stuff to share from the tournaments and whatnot. Well, Play Weird, I appreciate it because even though I was there, I like to see the photos of the things. Yeah, I've just been, how I've been refreshing is by drinking coffee. There we go. Okay, let's go with the next layer of pants color. See, Vyrek, one of these days you're gonna have to. One of these times you're gonna have to come to Gen Con, and that'll be awesome. Oh yeah, some of the new stuff looks really, really cool. Excited to see what is coming in the Ashes of Malifaux book. When you're finally able to swing it, man, let me know, because I'll be there. And we'll, make sure you do Gen Con right. Because this was my 10th year of Gen Con. Okay, technically 9th year, but there was a year that didn't happen. Oh my gosh. So when everyone saw it, literally everyone who came up to the counter to check out was asking about that. Every single person in line who saw that was asking when they were checking out. I was like, oh, hey, do you have those available? No. Oh. When will it be available? Oh, we don't know. Hey, I never take Playweird's awesomeness for granted. I appreciate it every time. But yeah, when I was in line there, because it's where first place I had it on Thursday. Went through the weird line, take care of my weird shopping, all my ninja shopping or whatever. For people back home, and just to make sure nothing sells out. But yeah, those plushies, oh my gosh. Like, I didn't see those when I first got there, and then everyone was like, heard someone ask, he's like, oh yeah, those plushies. When are those available? I'm like, what plushies? And like, I looked at them and go, oh my gosh, those look so awesome. You were, oh, am I your favorite now? Can I be your favorite? Oh, all of your streamers are your favorites? Well, if everyone is your favorite, then no one is your favorite. Hashtag dead to me. No, and see, now he's just ditching us. First he insults you, then he's ditching us. Worst streamer ever. Vyrek is why we can't have nice things. You know, I don't know if any of you knew this, but Vyrek is why Ramos got arrested. And why Lilith is dead. And why Kalodi is hanging out in Lucius's basement. All Vyrek's fault. Oh, yeah, you need to make sure you do the proper paperwork for formal beef. You got to make sure to do that formal beef properly. Can't do, the formal beef awkwardly. See, that's how it went down. Slightly more serious note. Oh no, things can't get serious when I'm around. We're only here for shenanigans. Ooh, favorites or new stuff? Ooh, let's see what's going on. Oh yes, Archie. Oh, so Angel Heraldez. I think it was sometime last week. Shared at least a photo of the paint job he was working on for that. Now, while that model wasn't at Gen Con, the one that Angel shared, oh my God, looks so good. Yeah, I'm not sure what that model is. It looks cool. I need to just go through and look at all of my photos again, kind of figure out what the most awesome stuff there is and kind of think about what things are. Yes, thank you for sharing that. The thing from On Hell, oh my gosh, is just so impressive. I can't wait to see that in the display case in future years. Every single one of those that's in the display case that has been touched by On Hell is just so good. Seriously, play weird. Like anything painted by On Hell, it just makes me almost just want to hang up my brush for good. So let's go back over. Mysterious lady was standing in front of us. Oh, I gotta take a look at that one again. There we go. Kind of like that look of that glowing that internal glow look going on there. All right, so last, so that's gunmetal. Let's get the dwarven steel. Yeah, nah. Playweird knows all of the things, but will not share with us. So mean. So very, very mean. That's why we can't have nice things. Actually, no, that is why we have nice things. Because Playweird doesn't share with us is why we have nice things. But I want to know. See, Waldo is always my favorite. Because Waldo shares with us. Yeah, so he's got this little mobile anvil that goes on his base there, which I love. I mean, it's kind of a lot to fit onto a 30 mil, but I'll make it work. Kind of reminds me of, like a steam arachnid. I enjoy the look of this guy. Guy's tons of fun. I have no idea what he does on the table, but he's got a big old relic hammer, and you know what? Someone's got a relic hammer. I enjoy them. Relic hammers are some of my favorite stuff. And now we know who made them. This guy. At least he made some of them. There we go. And I look forward to as we learn more about the Awa. Because my understanding is they're some of the few natives of Malifaux who are still kind of in their original form. Not warped by the Tyrant Wars. I could be wrong. I think there's a lot of info on that from the from Nightmares through the Breach book is what I think we were talking about this one of the times on my stream. How the From Nightmares book really got into what all the natives of the Neverborn are like. I need to pick that up at some point. So at some point, I just need to pick up all of the Through the Breach books. Because they have such good lore. Alrighty. This is a fun model. All of the models that go with Tiri look fun. There we go. It's coming along nicely. Ooh, got to stretch for a minute there. Okay. All right. Now I need to do double check colors I used for that. Okay, so I need. Which was that one? Chestnut gold, palomino gold, buckskin pale. Yep, that's the ones I needed for the base, because I figure, hey, do a little bit of dry brushing on the base there before I get too much work done on the rest of it. Right. And so I ended up sculpting these cracked earth bases here because I just never liked the way crackle paint ends up looking. I've tried like a whole bunch of different crackle paints, and so much of the time they just look like cracked paint and not, like cracked dirt. There's the last one. What color am I looking for? Buckskin paint. Where are you hiding? Literally just put you down right in front of me here. Oh, there you are. Hello, buddy. All right. Because yeah, the cracked paint, it just always it doesn't crack quite right. It doesn't look like cracked earth to me a lot of the time. So I just decided, hey, sculpt some cracked earth bases and use those instead. There we go. I guess looking good. There we go. That's what I'm going to do. So I like to do this a little bit early sometimes because it kind of makes things pop a little bit. I'm actually going to paint black around the rim of the base just to kind of see how we're looking and see where we need a little bit more detail or not. It helps me gauge things, starts to make things look more finished. Really, I think mostly it's his skin and his leathers there that mostly need the work. Just going to do a quick once around the base. Really helps to kind of, make everything else pop and kind of see where we're at. There we go. Kind of crazy how much it just can, really makes the rest of it pop. You do that real fast. All right, let's see. I think the mobile anvil's mostly done. I have to touch that up once I have to put it on there, but yeah, I think we're really just working on, I'm going to do some more work on the apron, and then it's skin, and then we'll be done, I think. Maybe hit those pants with just a little bit final highlight on it there. Maybe we'll see it when I hit the leather stuff. Kind of hit the edges of it. Really make it pop. Yeah, I like how it's looking. It's a fun model. Definitely has angry eyes. He is judging you. Yeah, and I totally missed part of his pants down below. Well, I need to go back in there and get that. Definitely missed down below. That's not good times. Gotta make sure I get that. Back of his leg there. That's Very sad otherwise. We can't have sad Parson. He's already angry at you. Parson is angry. There we go. That fixes those shadows a little bit there. There we go. Let's clean that up a little bit. There we go. I think this is going to be a fun keyword to paint. All right, time to get a little bit of use white ink as the final highlight on that little bit thing right there. There we go. There we go. That's nice. I really do enjoy how this white ink blends. Can't remember who recommended it to me. Whoever it was, they are my hero. Yeah, almost done. So it's getting close to done, and we're getting short on time here. We got maybe 15 minutes left here, so. Ooh, gotta stretch. Oh, man. All right. I dig Parsons' look. This is a fun model. Gonna have to go and build the rest of this keyword now. Really cool looking things in this keyword. You gotta figure out how this keyword actually plays, though. I currently have absolutely no idea. I know they live shielded. They've all got that Scars of Cherufe ability. If they activate if they have a shielded one they activate, they get to add tomes to all of their actions. Looks like they've got a bunch of really great tome triggers. But other than that, I have no clue what else this crew does. Other than look cool. Super cool looking crew, though. look at that. Looks like we're getting close on. We got about 9 minutes left here, so yeah, go check out my things. Be putting up some photos pretty soon of stuff I've been working on, so that's always good times. And once I'm done here painting, I got to get some pictures of that misconduct so that we can so I can get that shipped out to Polly Schlemazel. So I'm excited to get that out there into the world. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever done a model as a giveaway before. There we go. Almost done, Mr. Parson. Alrighty. There we go, Mr. Parson. Almost there. And just a matter of getting this all blended together there. Yeah, it's looking right. Just a couple minutes left here. I think I'll be pretty much finished with him here. At the very least, it'll be final detailing, so won't be doing another stream with Parsons here because I think he's pretty much done. Really just the final highlighting. Yeah. I'm digging how Parsons is looking. He is absolutely buff. Parsons is ripped. And ready to smack you with a big old hammer. But yeah, on the this little dude here, I'm gonna grab this off of here. This little thing ends up going right down there. So that is where his little mobile anvil is going to be. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And yeah, stay weird, everyone. Have a good one.